Now, after surveying the landscape of teenagers across the UK, there couldn't be a better way to end the programme than with KateTempest's poem, The Teen's Speech, which was commissioned by Barnardos originally. And it superbly, I think, sums up teenage Britain. Here she is with a specially recorded version for Woman's Hour.
These days, youth is worshipped, projected as divine. This mass of individuals are collectively defined. Youth is hungered for, constructed. Age is coming for us, clutching onto magazines that offer all the tactics to prolong the prime. We're saving up for surgery, forcing our bodies back through time. And images of youth permeate the city, and they germinate within us, make us pity age and hate ourselves for aging. And 10-year-olds are increasingly impatient for their golden teenage years, desperate for puberty to make them grown. 'Cause it's depicted as so glamorous, and so we're amorous for scandalous accounts of teenage parents, young addictions, dysfunctions or depictions of the violence rampant on our country's streets. We've objectified the youth. Now we don't hear them when they speak. The whole of Britain is obsessed, it seems, with teens and how they live. They're fascinating because they've still got time to do something with their young minds. But here's the rift. It seems that kids are either demonised or exalted, either painfully shy or ferocious, bursting with ambition or beaten down and hopeless, absorbing our examples and our manufactured neuroses. But they're not a grainy CCTV hoodie or an episode of Skins. They're just people, like we all are, with nervous grins and awkward limbs. Some are young carers, looking after parents with depression. Some are getting bullied, trying not to let people's ignorance upset them. Some are sitting in their bedrooms, unmotivated, lazy, signing on every fortnight thinking, I wish someone had made me see before how hard it is to get back into a system you've dropped out of. And some are striving to be happy, doing things they're really proud of. So they're not generic. They're not all aggressive, loitering by cash dispensers. Some are young mums holding down good jobs at Marks and Spencer's. And yeah, some are out stealing everything they can get away with stealing. And some are supporting younger siblings off the profits made from dealing. And some are learning what their morals are through exploring their sensations. Some are shouldering responsibilities in quiet resignation. Some enjoy their education, just like some rebel against it. Some are fierce about their territory and would do anything to defend it. And yes, a lot of them are blazing skunk and boozing. Most will take a punch for moving in a different way, but it makes us who we are. Some prey on weakness, just like some protect it. Some are lost and disaffected. Some are hungry for success. They want something and they are out to get it. Some are exhibitionists. Others want to stay hidden. Luckily, most are sick and tired of prejudice and racism. And some face prison with a prison face. They're excited at the prospect. While some are grappling with the concepts, writing essays, making grades. Some are playing games on their computers, totally absorbed in an artificial world, 'cause in the real one, they're just bored. Some hate, and some get hated. Most find this inexcusable, but some they hate themselves because they're sure that they're not beautiful enough, and so they stuff themselves or starve themselves, they hate themselves, they harm themselves, while some are moving through life quietly with a heart that swells for happiness. Compassionate or self-involved and arrogant, they're on their way to dropping out of or buying into the establishment. They're just people. At a stage of life that everyone must go through. Some of them are bound for greatness, some of them are bound to waste it. Just like every generation that has been, and all those still to come. They have the potential to change everything. And we love them, 'cause they're still so young.
That was KateTempest's poem, The Teen's Speech. I just love it, especially that line about nervous grins and awkward limbs. Promi, what do you think?
It just sums up teenagers.
You said that with a big grin on your face.
It's so moving. I think it gave me goosebumps, and I think it really is written from a heart, and I can tell that. I think it's so true, and it's really all about teenagers.
Lauren, what do you think?
I think it was awesome. I think she just nailed it. You know, I really loved that line when she was talking about, you know, people following dreams are either really arrogant or ambitious, and you know, you get told as a teenager to follow your dreams, but as soon as you start doing that, you become
You get
arrogant
shouted down.
and
You can't win. You cannot win.
Yeah.